Alhamdulillah. لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى Muhammad. Yo, a lot of niggas been asking me, they like, yo, Sean, what's up, man, with your religion? What do you practice? What are you? You Muslim, you Christian, you Jew? What are you? What the fuck's up with you and shit? I practice Shamanism, you know what I'm saying? What is Shamanism? Shamanism, we are Shia Muslims, and we believe that Allah and His messages are all, and we Shia Muslims, and we believe in Allah and His messages. All His prophets and angels sent down to mankind, and the last prophet being Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We fast Ramadan, make salat 3 times a day. We pray zakat and offer khums to the descendants of the Ahlul Bayt. We believe that any pious and righteous Muslim who has knowledge of self can be imam. But to achieve position as Amir al-Mu'mineen, we must be righteous progeny of the descendants of the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. To Ali, Allahumma salli Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad wa Fatim alayhi salam. Pork and wine is forbidden by Allah, and we recommend pilgrimage to Qum to seek knowledge, Kabbalah, and Medina, the Rasul city sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and they hijrah, and to Mecca for to make Hajj, which is recommended in Islam. Requires one of the pillars of faith, right? We add, and I declare that Ali alayhi salam is a friend of Allah. Wa ashhadu anna Ali al-Mu'minin wa bujitullah. So with that and after, ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. We practice Muta marriage, temporary marriage, you know, as this is described being in the land of Dar al-Harb. We believe the Quran is the word. The Quran, Al-Quran, the Quran is the word of Allah Himself given to Rasulullah from the angel Gabriel for mankind to stop worshiping idols and worship only Allah. We are obedient to Allah and hold His word as sacred law. Us as brothers in our Ummah call each other God and Lord. Us as brothers, we call each other God and Lord, as well as I, for we don't call our Creator God. There's none of His 99 attributes. And Allah has 99 names, 99 attributes. There's one hidden meaning and one hidden name that none of us know. You understand? But none of His names, none of my Creator's names is God. My Creator's name is Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, and so forth, so forth. Allah is the highest attribute known to man, as well as Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. And thus, Charnites take on names of the most supreme attribute Allah offers, and humble submission to our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We accept Ummah alayhi salam as the only rightly guided Caliph succession of the Caliphate before the appointment of Ali. Allahumma salli Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. On basis of personal closeness to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, also to show the people that any pious Muslim can lead the Ummah. However, after the politics, power struggle, and greed, Islam had to be in the family to Ahlul Bayt, once again to lead by example, right? Righteous progeny, right? As far as imams go, we recognize Ali alayhi salam. We don't recognize Al-Hassan, for he chose comfortability in the face of oppression and opposition. And we feel that he wasn't a worthy leader, right? We recognize Hussein alayhi salam as a champion of Allah and a champion of the Ahlul Bayt, and a true, just and pious leader who wouldn't lay down the oath for Yazid and Muawiyah and, you know, the Awiyah, you know what that means, right? Awiyah, the bitch, right? Okay. We believe that the rightly guided caliphs were Omar alayhi salam, Ali alayhi salam, Hussein alayhi salam. As we have no opinion on the rest, for only Allah knows best. So after Omar alayhi salam, Ali alayhi salam, Hussein alayhi salam, we don't have any opinion on who should have got succession. You know, it's these 3 basic people, inshallah, right? Only Allah knows best. We offer dua after the first rakat and pray with our hands to our side. As far as school of thought, we accept Shafi and Jafari elements into our own doctrine. We strongly believe that Allah guides who He wills and chooses, and leads astray who He chooses. We call those that He chooses not to lead to enlightenment to 85, right? We study astrology and personality as well as astronomy and believe in basic principle of earth, water, wind, fire, and air, and study the aspects of each individual upon his or own element to achieve true knowledge of self, to purify our physical with knowledge of the creation we exist, and to strive for attunement with self. That's more and most, right, important, even bore you try the basic elements of summoning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His mercy and His help and His favor for Allah is wise, right? Our attitude towards other Muslims is friendly yet reserved, right? For our brotherhood strive for self-knowledge first, right? We believe in Sharia law is the only way to govern because man is greedy and accommodates law to fit his favor, whereas Allah is just. For His majesty is wise. We never fight for self. We never do anything for self, man, right? And balance is the last resort. Before we fight, we aim to fight the death. So there's no recreational, put your hands on me and I smack you around. If you touch me, I'm going to kill you. Not for me, but this would be the law, because self-restraint, once you practice self-restraint, you get enlightened to get to know self that much even more. It's all about knowing self, self-love first before you can even summon for law or help the masters or whatever the fuck self-love. It's all about self-love, right? Alright, when I said blah blah blah, Allahumma salli Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses all who seeks His knowledge, but we don't. Allah chooses all who seeks His knowledge, right? But us, we don't, right? We are brothers who are students of life and slaves of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who are obedient to Allah and His messengers, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, right? This philosophy is my interpretation of Islam, right? From the most spiritual aspect of knowledge, self-love is of great importance, and one must be around good energy to maintain good energy, right? We pray 3 times a day, Fajr, Isha, Maghrib. Loyalty is a must. Betrayal is a great sin. We don't eat pork, and if you eat pork, you're not Muslim. Alcohol is forbidden as well. Hashish and marijuana can be taken for its healing purposes, depression, pain, loss of appetite, etc., right? Etc., right? But if abused or taken recreationally is a sin, and we punish our own. We take it self, right? In Islam, you have man's law, you have Allah's law. If a man breaks man's law without breaking Allah's law, we feel that man is innocent, right? And Allah showers him of His blessings. We are not materialistic, right? We don't live for the wealth of this world, but we humbly strive for a place in the hereafter, right? We learn from past occupations and lost Islamic lands that allow us to take the kingdom away from whom He chooses, and He will bless and secure His peace and happiness whom He chooses, right? We don't recognize no one country as ours, man, right? Because Islam spread through all of the furthest reaches of the earth and not to just one particular area, right? As for fellow African Americans whose ancestry is unknown through slavery of our people, we take on Allah's last name, right? Be Allah to differentiate us from the rest of the Ummah. Here's some Chanite names and attributes that can be used, right? Hassan El-Ali Akbar, right? Hussein Mathematics El-Din, MashaAllah Hamdu Akbar, Self-Love Yullah, Competence Visibillah, Magi Allah Yuhat, Fuquan El-Fahim Bilal, Omar Bismillah Muwaladin, attributes such as Yusuf, Jesus, Allah, what I'm saying? Musa Malik, Tafsir Kali Allah, Suleiman, you Allah, Fatala, what I'm saying? Jalal, my son named Allah Ashamir, my other son Fuquan, So these are some of the attributes. I just answer some of these questions for the, for the questions, what I'm saying, they want to know, but I'm kind of private, what I'm saying, inshallah, but mashallah, la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu Muhammad Rasulullah, Allahumma salli Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Y'all niggas just get ready for Ramadan and shit, what I'm saying? Y'all niggas A lot of y'all brothers, man, right? You know, especially overseas Akis and all that shit, man. We seeing y'all Ramadan, you smoking cigarettes and all that shit, man. And all that. And try to throw the, you know, the, oh, yeah, brother, this is haram, this is bid'ah, but, you know what I'm saying? Stop smoking during Ramadan and make me get footage in front of the store, inshallah.